Here is your latest Africa news. Poland has stopped the South African delegation on their peacekeeping mission to Russia and Ukraine. The head of South Africa's Presidential Security Service, Major General Wally Rude, accused Poland of racism and for taking actions that threaten the life of the President of South Africa.
They are delaying us, right? They're putting the life of our President in jeopardy because we could have been in Kiev this afternoon already. Right? And this is what they are doing. And I want you guys to see this. Right? How racist they are. When we started to open the packages, right, they wanted to rush, right, to confiscate our firearms. That's why we had to put it back.
Journalists who traveled to Poland en route to Ukraine are stuck at Warsaw's airport with President Cyril Ramaphosa's protection unit. Journalist Amanda Koza from the Sunday Times also had this to say about what was happening on the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amanda Koza. I'm a presidency correspondent from the Sunday Times, and I'm coming live to you from Poland Airport, where the head of the Presidential Protection Services, Major General Wally Rude, has told us as the media that the Polish government has deliberately sabotaged the South African government. Since we arrived here during the day, we haven't been able to get off the flight. We've been told that we do have all the correct paperwork for this trip. However, we haven't been able to get out of the flight. We've been sitting in the flight for about 9 hours. The police and Major General Wally Rude has told us that they've confiscated the weaponry. As we know, the president is on a peace initiative with other heads of state.
Negotiations between the South African and Polish police had lasted well over 22 hours, according to a South African journalist during an impromptu media briefing. Poland, a member of NATO, a military alliance between 31 member states, has been critical of Russia's invasion of its neighbor, Ukraine. South Africa has maintained a non-aligned stance on the war, annoying the USA. Here is what the president's spokesperson had to say about the current situation.
This is Vincent Magwanya, the president's spokesperson. This is just a note to say the president arrived in Kiev safely by train, along with other heads of states and government who were part of the African leaders' peace mission to Ukraine and Russia. I would like to assure all South Africans that there has been no compromise whatsoever to the president's safety as a result of the impasse that involved the charter flight with the Presidential Protection Services team and the media. We acknowledge the regrettable nature of that incident. Our officials are engaging with their Polish counterparts to resolve the impasse so that the PPS team as well as the media can proceed with their journey as planned, as well as be able to cover at least the Russian leg of the peace talks, as well as of the trip. We are deeply disturbed by the experience they've gone through, and we are engaging our Polish counterparts to see to it that that situation is resolved. Thank you.
These difficulties forced the president to arrive in Ukraine by rail. Ramaphosa and his peace delegation are set to travel to St. Petersburg later and meet President Vladimir Putin.
Russlands Präsident Wladimir Putin weist wesentliche Teile der Afrikanischen Friedensinitiative zurück. Am Samstag hatte er die Staats- und Regierungschefs aus dem Senegal, Ägypten, Sambia, Uganda, der Republik Kongo, den Komoren und Südafrika im Konstantin-Palast bei St. Petersburg willkommen geheißen. Nach den Eingangsausführungen unterbrach Putin jedoch die Runde der Eröffnungsreden der Delegationsmitglieder, um eine Gegenrede zu halten und mehrere Gründe vorzutragen, warum er viele ihrer Vorschläge für fehlgeleitet hält. Dabei wiederholte Putin seine Ansicht, dass die Ukraine und der Westen den Konflikt lange bevor Russland in die Ukraine einmarschiert sei, ausgelöst hätten. Er gab zudem den Westen die Schuld für den weltweiten Anstieg der Lebensmittelpreise. Die Ukraine zählt zu den weltweit größten Getreideexporteuren. Putin sagte den afrikanischen Delegierten, dass die derzeitigen ukrainischen Getreideexporte die Schwierigkeiten Afrikas mit den hohen Lebensmittelpreisen nicht lindern würden, da sie größtenteils an reiche Länder gingen. Man sei gekommen, um Putin und durch ihn dem russischen Volk zuzuhören und es zu ermutigen, in Verhandlungen mit der Ukraine einzutreten, hatte zuvor der Präsident der Komoren und Vorstand der Afrikanischen Union, Azali Assoumani, zu Putin gesagt. Putin erklärte dazu, Russland sei offen für einen konstruktiven Dialog mit jedem, der Frieden auf Grundlage legitimer Interessen schaffen wolle.
Putin lobte zunächst den, Zitat, ausbalancierten Ansatz der afrikanischen Freunde in der Ukraine-Krise. Zu möglichen Friedensverhandlungen sagte er: Nicht wir, sondern die Führung der Ukraine hat angekündigt, dass sie keine Verhandlungen führen wird. Außerdem hat der derzeitige Präsident der Ukraine ein entsprechendes Dekret unterzeichnet, das solche Verhandlungen verbietet. Daher verstehe ich Ihre Sorge, ich teile sie und natürlich sind wir bereit, jeden Ihrer Vorschläge zu prüfen, aber wir haben keine Verhandlungen abgelehnt, die ukrainische Seite hat abgelehnt. Selenskyj hat sich gegen Verhandlungen mit Russland zum jetzigen Zeitpunkt ausgesprochen.